MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Polar Bears and the 51s. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of the series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Jose Rosales is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the 9th inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
First pitch coming, here it is. Ronnie Weeks stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
First pitch, 107.
The 1-0. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. The 1-1 home. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base as he kicks things off this afternoon with a double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off the day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in the scoring position, one batter into the game.
At the plate now, Bobby Haller, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Roll. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Base hit into center field. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Terry Lindsay. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Aller at second, Pena at first with no outs. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks, code red.
To the plate now, Jones, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Jones is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
This one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. The second for 1 on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Three runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Polar Bears are out in front 3-0. Mike James will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Digging in, Joel Morgan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Popped him up. Lindsey moving to his left. One away.
Nathan Superbone.
At the plate, Nathan Superbone, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Superbone playing here in his age 31 season. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. The pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Nathan Superbone becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Lindsey in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, Bruce Castle. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's in there for strike one.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Over the bullpen and gone. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series as they move on top 4-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, Calvin Parks. As we watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Base is empty here with nobody out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
3-0 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Coming to the plate now, Raul Ruiz. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0.
Oh, up there.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 2-1 home.
Down to 3-2.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Settling in now, Ronnie Weeks. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
None out, runners at first and second. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. The 1-1 home. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Bobby Allard, as he will take a look at a fastball in there. As that strike zone expands just a little, it's 0-1. front foot. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Superbowl is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Jesus Pena.
Now at the plate, Jesus Pena. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 1-2. Missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. On to the bottom of inning number 2. The Polar Bears lead this one 4-0. Coming to the plate now, Chad Barnes. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. The next 0-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Castle recovers. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Now at the plate, Jason Cantrell. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop. More home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. James has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Sean Bird. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last
That's
night.
exactly where I was going, man. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Brian Greer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Fouled off. Swing and a shot hit down the corner, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Oh, that's off.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away. Lock in a good battle. Here comes another one. Another one sent foul. This is foul right side. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Terry Lindsay. He singled his last time up.
Terry Lindsay.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Superbone is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, number 5.
Digging in to try it again, Jones. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Grounded weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Drew.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Drew. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ball 2 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Dustin Cust. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Batting up, the third baseman, Matthew Hopkins.
So striding forward now, Matthew Hopkins. Now here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, 33, Joel Morgan.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joel Morgan. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in game 2. Atlantis leads it 4-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Bruce Castle.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now batting, the third baseman, Calvin Parks.
Riding in once again, Calvin Parks. He drew a walk his first time up. And the pitch.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0. Laid off, but in there for strike one. One out, nobody on. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Raul Ruiz.
Now in the box, Raul Ruiz. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Ronnie Weeks would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping into the box, Ronnie Weeks. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Polar Bears on top 4-0. Leading off the inning, Nathan Superbone. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Nathan Superbone.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Back up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Standing in now, Brian Beard. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And that's over, 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
A runner at first with no outs here. That takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So stepping in, Chad Barnes. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 home.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. 1st and 2nd here with nobody out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Got a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Line towards center field. Weeks is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jason Cantrell.
Digging in now, Jason Cantrell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set and the pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. 1st and 2nd now, 1 man out. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. From the stretch.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball misses there, ball 4.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the 2nd walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Now to the plate, Sean Bird. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Up top, it's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
3-0 pitch. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run, and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
So digging in now, Brian Greer. Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out away with a called strike. Greer, an Iowa native. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
You can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. They'll try again, 1-2. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So one run here on one hit, no errors, and two men left stranded. We played 4 full. The Polar Bears are out in front here, 4-1. Ready to go in the top of the 5th, and stepping up as the shortstop. First pitch coming. Hit hard towards center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Now a move over to first. Runners back. At the plate, Jesus Pena, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Terry Lindsay, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down. into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1.
Hey! Two ball, two strikes.
And it's fouled away. Throw over to first. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So now to the plate, Jones. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. To the bag, and the runner will get back standing. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the ground rule double rule. With the runner on first, more than likely if the ball stays in the ballpark, he's going to easily be able to score. But once it bounces over the fence, it's only third base for that base runner.
Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Stepping in now, Mitch Drew, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. The 0-1 offering. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Second and third, 2 away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Leading off the inning, Dustin Cuss, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Nope.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Cust bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Third baseman number 2.
So coming to the plate, Matthew Hopkins comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up and that batter didn't miss.
Joel Morgan is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate now, Nathan Superbone. 1 ball, no strikes the count. He's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. At the plate, Bruce Castle. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, the third baseman, Calvin Parks.
Digging in, Calvin Parks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So striding in, Raul Ruiz. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box, Ronnie Weeks. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Bounce to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Standing in, Nathan Superbone. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. It's a fastball that misses. up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
That one's in there. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing as a pitcher. You think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Standing in now, Brian Beard, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Justin Clark is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Into the box now, Chad Barnes. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half, 4-2 now. Into the box now, Jason Cantrell, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Now the 1-0.
That's out.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Here he comes on 2-0. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. One out and a runner on third. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Now at the plate, Sean Bird. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Clark, just 24 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
To the plate now, Brian Greer, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scooped up on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go to the 7th now in Game 2. Atlantis is out in front here, 4-2. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Bobby Allard. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is in the air to left field. Superbone has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jesus Pena.
Now at the plate, Jesus Pena. First offering on its way. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Another try at 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there. He struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate, Terry Lindsay. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Beard is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Good time with the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Quinn Meadows gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Meadows.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the second baseman, Dustin Cust.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And it's fouled away.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Drilled to first, right to him, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in and looking for more, Matthew Hopkins. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Meadows, a 5'10" right-hander. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Now batter, first baseman, Joel Morgan.
Stepping in now, Joel Morgan. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Nathan Superbone. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Pitch on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And each not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So now to the plate, Brian Beard. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. 1-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-1 home takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Swinging a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Chen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jones, he'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Number 5.
From the stretch. Fouled off. Fastball called for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. pitch on the way.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Fouled away. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in now, Mitch Drew. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope, that's the ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now here it comes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's the second out. Bruce Castle will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air, deep down the left field line. Ball that's carrying. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Casey Owens is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready for another shot now. Chad Barnes earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 4-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box now, Jason Cantrell, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Hit softly on the ground to first. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Now back, the designated hitter, Sean Bird.
Next will be the designated hitter, Sean Bird. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Ready with the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Hot shot to third. Fielded cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Max Owings enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Calvin Parks. Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hit to short. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
designated hitter. Ruiz.
In now, Raul Ruiz. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Ronnie Weeks. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. James Cloven takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. At the plate, Brian Greer. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. First offering on its way. Now the 1-0. To center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter at 14. Second baseman, Dustin Cust.
Ready once again, Dustin Cust. First pitch coming. Here it is. Boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Bases are empty, 1 man in. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
plate now, Matthew Hopkins. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3, and with that, the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.